BitBoy Crypto.
We can't let anybody else find out who we are. My eyes are up here. I personally would not advise that strategy. Yeah. Bugs Bunny or Tweety Bird, how to make money in crypto.
Oh, you're killing me.
Welcome to BitBoy Crypto. My name is Ben. My mission is to help you find financial freedom through crypto assets. If that sounds good, hit subscribe. Also, make sure to tap that little bell while you're at it. We come to you live on the channel every single day, 11:33 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Today is Thursday, January 6th, and it's 73 degrees. That's the only number that stayed constant in the last 24 hours here in the studio. And guys, I do want to just start out by saying I know you guys missed Matty B this morning. Matty B's not on the channel anymore. No problem with Matty B. We love Matty B. And he's still going to continue doing these videos. So if you guys could go subscribe to Matty B, if you show it, you can check out his. We still got that delay. Delay is like so bad too. It's like 8 seconds. This is Matty B's personal YouTube channel. 1.61 thousand subscribers. He did a video this morning on, if you click videos here, you can see the latest one, in a sea of red bears, Bitcoin crashes. So you guys can go check out what he did there. He did one yesterday on there. I guess he's been doing them on both for a little bit. But the point here is that we are going to be starting a trading only channel coming up very soon. We're really excited about this trading channel. It's going to, we think, help a lot of people. It's going to be a lot of, a lot of live streaming, a lot of looking at altcoin TA, a lot of TA explanations and tutorials. It's going to be very beginner friendly, but it's going to be intermediate friendly as well. So we can't wait to debut that channel. It's going to be coming pretty soon. So make sure to check out Matty B's channel. And we want to show him all the love. We still love Matty B. We're not done working with Matty B. Probably in the future, we'll do some stuff with him again. He's a great guy. We're just moving a different direction on the channel. So there you go. If you guys are a big fan of that, can Matty B come on around the blockchain? We can probably get him on around the blockchain.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I talked to him about that yesterday. Perfect. We will work him in there from time to time because, like he said, we love Matty B, love the stuff he does. Always want to support him. It's just, not the place for it for this channel.
Yeah. So just because a trading specific video on this channel, when we're going to be doing a trading channel, didn't really make sense for us. We want to give that channel a chance to thrive with somebody internally that's going to be doing that channel. So we're excited about it. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into everything. 1.44 million subscribers on YouTube. This delay. Why is it delayed so much? We got to fix that before tomorrow. So 1.44 million subscribers on YouTube. And real quick, guys, we do have these other featured channels as well. Show screen. There we go. And it's not up here yet. Let me refresh this, actually. Maybe it will be. Let's see. Yeah. We also have a new BitBoy Bits channel. This is where we're like bite-sized clips from the YouTube channel. So if you are, someone who doesn't have time to watch the full live stream, you guys make sure to head on over here to BitBoy Bits. Obviously, the people watching now do. But make sure, let's get that channel up. You can get little clips, kind of like Joe Rogan does. Joe Rogan really making waves these days, right?
Sure is.
So, okay, let's go and get into the markets. Right now, the overall markets are coming in still above $2 trillion, which I do think is, I think the overall market cap is important. I think holding 2 trillion is probably pretty important. We saw it with Bitcoin, right? When Bitcoin went under $1 trillion in market cap, it plummeted. There wasn't a lot of support underneath that. So I think the $2 trillion is important to hold here. If we do go under it, that doesn't mean you should sell everything, but 24-hour volume, $135 billion. It is up significantly as of yesterday and today. Bitcoin dominance, 39.7%. ETH dominance dropped a pretty good bit at 19.8%. And ETH gas is going to cost you 16.5 Paraguays to send an ETH transaction. Let's see if they fix this, by the way. I'm still so curious on why this has not been fixed.
I'm also curious if you reload the controller on your end for the vMix NDI, if that might
I was thinking the same thing. Just quit it, open it back up?
Yeah, just try that.
Yeah, we'll try that. Let's see. There it is. Desktop capture.
This could derail the whole thing.
It could derail the entire thing. It's at 0 now. Ready, 8 connections. Okay. Gosh, coin market cap has got to get this fixed. I wonder if I click on the market cap instead of the Bitcoin dominance, if this will take it to a different place. Nope. This is so crazy. I don't know why this is still like this. Coin market cap, you need to fix this. So it's still delayed a lot over there. So I don't know what that problem is. Okay, back to the markets though. We got Bitcoin coming in $42,878. We're gonna look at the chart in a few minutes. Ethereum all the way down at 3,400. Wow, 33.93. Binance Coin at 471. Solana on sale at $150. Cardano back in the 120s. It was in the 120s yesterday. XRP about the same spot it was yesterday. Yesterday, I think it was 77 cents. Now it's at 76 cents. Let's see. Terra Luna, 76. And I guess that was last night when it was 77 cents. Polkadot down. Everything getting crushed today. See if there's anything. Ape NFT. What is this? What is this? Ape NFT. ApeNFT.org. This just popped up in the top 100 overnight. Open call for digital artists. So they need artists. Their website is messed up. It's in the top 100. So go figure. I don't know what's up with this. I would be leery of this for now. Just because something pops up on CoinMarketCap in the top 100 doesn't mean it's legit. I'm not saying Ape NFT is not legit. I'd have to do more research on it before I would tell you if it was or not. Other than that, only stable coins. Only stable coins are up, which up very slightly. So yeah, somebody said USDC holding steady. So that's pretty good. Somebody said Luna's not getting crushed, or did they say Looney? Is that a token I've never heard of? Yeah, probably so. Yeah, even Polkadot's down today, guys. So a lot of stuff's down. All right, let's go and get into Q&A at this point. Before we get into Q&A, make sure you do us a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button. But more importantly, right now, hit the like button for us. The like button is the key to getting more people in the stream. So make sure to hit that like button. If you're watching on mobile, X out of the mobile chat, hit the like button and come back into the mobile chat. There's a little X up in the corner you got to press to hit like on a live stream while it's live. If you're watching on smart TV, on the bottom left-hand corner of your screen, you'll see 3 dots. Hit that, more actions, more options, and then like this video or hit react to like the video. So perfect. Ape NFT is an airdrop of Link.
Okay.
Where are we in life right now? I don't know. I'm very curious.
Any comment on Novak's?
Djokovic. I'd be careful saying that on the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, guys, I don't think anybody should be surprised by my stance on all this, which is I believe you have personal freedom. So, but you also have to take the consequences. So the personal freedom means if he doesn't want to get it and they don't give him an exemption to go to Australia, then, you know, that's their authority to do that. So I don't do a lot of international traveling. I haven't actually done any international traveling in the last few years. I like America pretty good. I like our rules here. I know them very well. And going to other countries, sometimes, you know, you don't know, especially with the pandemic going on and stuff like that. So as things clear up eventually, we will begin into some more international travel. But that's the breaks. I mean, he made his decision. He's got to stand by it. I don't think people should be mad at Australia. You can be mad at Australia if you live in Australia because you don't like the government, and that's fine. But if he didn't get it and he doesn't want to go, and they say you can't come here, then that just is what it is. And he's got to stand by that decision. So I think everybody should have their the ability to, you know, make their own decision in that regard. And in addition, if you guys remember, about a month ago, I made a video explaining to you about how I believe that this whole thing would pretty much be wrapping up in March. And I tell you what, it is heading that way. The New York Times article out a couple days ago about how we just got to start living life at this point, because now they're saying that the amount of hospitalizations and deaths are lower for the new variant than the flu. It's lower than the flu now. So something to keep in mind. I do think this is going to be here every year. It's going to be just like the cold. You're going to have it, or the flu, or whatever. And this is, you know, by March, I think we're going to see movement, you know, mandates starting to get lifted.
All right.
But January is the peak, though. January is the peak of all this. So it doesn't feel like that right now, but you see those peaks, they drop very quickly. So
it is interesting. March seems to be shaping up to be a very
interesting
pivotal month.
Yeah.
Yeah. So real quick, we're getting some questions about XRP. Somebody asked, where's where's the best place to buy XRP in California? That's Kevin.
Uphold.
Uphold, yeah.
Uphold. Uphold. Also buy it on Voyager. We like KuCoin. So KuCoin is KuCoin skirts the line on some stuff, but I believe KuCoin is a great place to buy it. That's where we have done a lot of buys there.
And then on that same note, Blump King was wondering.
Wait, what's his name?
Blump.
Is it Blumpkin G? Oh, Blump King. Okay.
Blump King. Yeah. 75 cents for XRP. Is that a auto buy in your opinion?
Yeah, I think so. Now, look, all of this is assuming we're still look. Here's the thing: XRP is at a place right now that even if we were in a bear market, if this lawsuit is over in January, which some people are anticipating, Brad Garlinghouse said that's when he thought it would be over. Then the fact is, it will still go up pretty significantly, even if Bitcoin were in a bear market, which we don't believe it is yet, but it could be. It is a potential right now. So I think it's a great price.
Thoughts on OMI, Ecomi?
Oh my. I like Ecomi. The VV app is really good. They own the VV app. It's an NFT platform. People have been asking about it the last few days. I don't know if they have any recent news, but yeah, we support Ecomi. We like it. We think it's good.
What Metaverse gaming or Metaverse/gaming crypto projects are you buying right now?
What gaming/Metaverse crypto projects are we buying? What are we buying?
I don't know off the top of my head. I was hoping.
Well, we had talked about buying more Engine.
Yeah, Engine.
Yeah, we're gonna buy more Engine. That is one we're looking at. We like Engine, and we realize we don't have enough of it in our portfolio. With everything down, we think it's a good time to get some of that. So, Engine is a coin. We're basically right now, when everything is down, we're looking to buy things that we feel like we kind of missed getting enough in our portfolio, and so that's definitely one we're looking to add. So, we are going to have Richard Hart on Around the Blockchain on the 27th, I believe, which I'm not going to be here for that day, but.
And then Zio Bishop asked about Gala. We did stack enough Gala. We are running a Gala node, so whatever. I think it was. I can't remember the exact amount we bought, but we did scoop a bag of that and are running a node on there and testing a lot of the games and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Last question from Pun Any Vamper. Do you think Jay Clayton being a crypto advisor is an attempt by the private crypto companies to get into lobbying politicians to embrace the crypto industry and not stifle it?
Wait, can you go back up on the basement so I can read the whole question? Look at it.
Yeah.
No. I don't think that's the case. I think Jay Clayton is an opportunist, and he is moving to where he's going to make the most money. I think that's all this has to do with. I don't think there's a major, play in it for him other than that. Certainly, if you're a private crypto company, if you get an advisor, we've got a whole video coming out on BlackRock that goes into detail about a lot of this. That explains why they have this rotating door between regulatory bodies and private businesses and finance firms, hedge funds and things like that. It's because it's all maneuvering to push an agenda. So yes, in a sense, Jay Clayton will probably do some things insider-wise to push agendas of whatever company he's working for. But for Jay Clayton, it's just all about money. I mean, there's no. Well, you think Jay Clayton's like big on crypto, like he wants crypto to flourish? You don't give a rip. These people don't give a rip about anything but money. That's all they care about.
We like Loop Ring, Andrew. And real quick, before we get into the charts, can you fix that XRP pillow behind you? I don't know who twisted it, but it's getting to me. My OCD. Aaron's laughing. It was probably. Oh gosh.
What?
You just made it worse.
It's an X. I'm just kidding, people.
Yeah, that was. It wasn't you. Yeah. Somebody definitely did that on purpose because none of the other pillows got.
Throw the X up if you're in the XRP army.
Yeah, if you're in the XRP army, hashtag XRP and smash the likes because let's get into these charts.
Yep, let's do it. All right, moving on to the charts here. Looking at Bitcoin. Also, special announcement. Real quick, we go to Twitter. We got 756K there. But if you guys go to, is it Players Lounge? Let's see what the exact.
Might be the Players Lounge.
The Players Lounge. It's at the Players Lounge. I will actually be doing a Twitter Spaces tonight with them. It'll be me, Aaron Murray, Todd Gurley, potentially, I think. Maybe I released that too early. Maybe I wasn't supposed to say that. I don't know. He may or may not be there. I don't know for sure. And Champ Bailey. So we're going to talk football. We're going to talk about sports, NFTs, national championship, the whole thing. So you guys make sure to check that out. God, I hope I didn't accidentally out that.
Were you a big Champ Bailey fan? You think he's one of the best all time?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Love Champ Bailey. He's a great corner in the NFL. Great guy. He was actually, my brother's name is Bailey. And so it was his favorite player because it had Bailey on the back of his jersey. So he always loved him. He was a big Broncos fan and all this. He played for the Redskins too, I think, at the end of his career.
I think, right at the end. Mostly Broncos.
Yeah. He did go from the Broncos to the Redskins, right? Not the other way around.
But I thought he was a safety.
He's a corner.
He was a corner. Okay.
Champ Bailey's definitely a corner.
I'm getting him mixed up with somebody else.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
That played free safety.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So here we are in the charts looking, guys. We broke every line of support yesterday. So nothing super sexy to see here. We did not tap off of this wick line, which is right at 42,849 on ByBit. Or is it 40? What is it? Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's 41.2. Yeah, 41.2. About 41.2 is, well, I can give you the exact. 41,274 was the low. So 41,274, we did not go that low. Today, we actually set a new low. Yesterday, we set a low. Today, we set a lower low, and that is at 42,418. So still about $200 off, less than that, about $150 off from this wick point here. We are creating a massive momentum wave down here, as you guys can see. If it goes down much further, we'll print one of these nice green dots. You guys know I love the green dots. These ones did not play out, but they do play out 80 to 90% of the time. As we went over thoroughly on one stream last week. I'm sure you guys all understand that at this point. And look, if you look back at times where they didn't play out, usually there was a green dot shortly after that did play out. This is Market Cipher we use, of course, for our trading indicator. You can get that at bitboycrypto.com/deals. There's just nothing to worry about unless we go below this wick here. And if we go below this wick, we still have some support at 42 even, at 40K. Some people think 39K is potentially where it could end up at. That is definitely a potential spot. I know we said we'd sell under 40. At this point, I'm not worried about it going below that. I'm just not. 39K maybe. I'm not worried. I don't think we're in a position where we're going to sell if it goes below 40. Now, if it goes below 39, we will consider it. But, I'm comfortable with where Bitcoin is right now. Mm-hmm. It's not comfortable for views. It's not comfortable for newer people to crypto. It's not comfortable for attention to the crypto space. It's actually quite boring right now, as you guys know. But I'm not worried about the price point that Bitcoin is sitting at right now. I think it was probably always going to have to come down to this wick here. You just don't see a lot of times where Bitcoin wicks down like that. And doesn't test it again. Crown's Crypto Cave, not to be confused with Tom Crown. He put out a very interesting video mapping out how similar this crash is to the May crash. And so, all that being taken into consideration, there's always a last dip before you get a run up. And according to his calculations, he thinks we're there. He thinks this is the last dip. So it could move down a little bit more. Look, George is in the chat. What's up, George? Good to see you, man.
Hey. Saying stay strong, everyone, which is pretty much what Ben was just saying as well. Yeah,
exactly. At this point, there's no reason to panic. Recalibrating what we think about where crypto is going in the shorter and longer term, maybe a little bit, but there's definitely no need to panic at this point. These are all numbers people have been giving you for a while, and a lot of times they are kind of self-fulfilling prophecies. So,
and I will say, when you said recalibrating the strategy, that's why we touched on the other day that we are moving to about 20, 25, maybe 30% of the portfolio into stables, because like he was saying, we want to keep the majority of it. If we do see a short-term dip, that gives us the ability to take advantage of that. And also it hedges us a little bit if we were to see a very, very dramatic dip. So
yeah, exactly.
We have a strategy that kind of serves both purposes, but still majority all in all the time.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. All right. Let's move on here. Let's check out the news here today. $810 million worth of longs liquidated as Bitcoin price plunges to $43,000. I told you yesterday that it seemed like there was an attempt to push down, push down the price to a lower low, and it happened. So following a major crypto market correction, Bitcoin and other cryptos have gone through a series of long position liquidations. At press time, $810 million worth of orders have been liquidated on the crypto market, including 318 million Bitcoin orders. The overall correction of the crypto market began in December of last year, with the majority of positions losing 10 to 20% less than a few weeks. The acceleration began only yesterday. As numerous experts have noted, this is about the hash rate drop. The sudden drop in Bitcoin price may be tied to political protest in Kazakhstan, which is coming from mining, a bunch of miners moving there, a bunch of Bitcoin miners.
Which we're going to get into next.
Yeah, we're going to get into that next, right? Yeah. Due to instability in the country and electricity outages, the hash rate of Bitcoin has dropped significantly and possibly has caused some mining companies to sell their holdings. Do we still have a Glassnode account?
Yes.
Take this down for a second. I don't think we do, actually.
Oh, it was probably
not Glassnode. Not Glassnode. What's the other one we used to use? CryptoQuant.
Yeah.
Let me look and see if that's still there. Oh, it is. Okay, you can pull it back up. Let's see. Miner flows. We're going to look at miners moving here in a second, but miner outflow total. Pull this up. We're not seeing, it doesn't look like we're seeing large miner outflows according to this chart here, which is interesting. Some people said this could be the case. Let's go to look at the 7. Can we pull up the 7 or the? I mean, nothing that we haven't been seeing since the beginning of November. Let me back up to November. I mean, miner outflows have been pretty steady, to be honest with you, which is pretty interesting. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I don't see anything there to really alarm me. Okay, let's see here. Press time, Bitcoin trading at 43,000, 5.7% loss. Altcoins like Ethereum, Cardano, and Solana traded an average 2% loss. So the long and the short of it, not to be too punny here, is that we had a long string of liquidations that was set off yesterday. And it makes sense when you think about it. We basically had a range we had been stuck in from 45,000 to 52,000. People were taking advantage of those bounces left and right. It gets down to the lower end of that trend. All of a sudden, people go long because it's been bouncing back up, and it doesn't. This is how these whales manipulate the markets down, is they wait until it's at the bottom of the trend, and then they just sell short. And then all of a sudden, before you know it, everybody's panic selling. The retail sellers are the ones that panic sell and usually will push the price down further. It's kind of like, anything that's got momentum. Something has momentum. People are trying to take advantage of that momentum. And that's what happens in the situation where the momentum is downwards. And then people start selling and all of these longs get liquidated. And it's a bad situation. What occurred yesterday was certainly not good, but it wasn't even that big of a drop, really, right? It feels like a lot larger of a drop because it had been so stable for so long, for a whole month.
It's a lot of psychological. It's very psychological when you feel this, and especially if you're new to it and you're not used to these drops. It's interesting where you got in will dramatically affect how you feel the drops. And I can see it all the time. Like people that got in January of 2021, they're a lot more immune to these drops than people that maybe got in March, April, August, September. They're freaking out, but it's a time game for sure. So that's what we always say: time in the market beats timing the market.
Yeah. So the thing about it is that yesterday, when I talk about the manipulation at the bottom, there was a very specific timed event that did trigger a lot of this, which was the Fed minutes. The Fed minutes came out from the Fed meeting in December, which is so crazy, right? That's why the stock market dipped.
Yeah.
And it was like, well, all this is the recorded minutes from the meeting that we all knew what happened and what happened in the meeting. Why is the publishing of what we already knew, why did this push the price down? It didn't. It was timed perfectly to get a little momentum going down and then manipulate on the way down even further. So
yeah, in the tech sector, I don't know if we have that story. I don't think we do, but I did read a story this morning that's talking about, the tech sector of the stock market got hit very hard as well, and crypto is, very seems to be pretty correlated to big tech in a lot of different ways.
Well, a lot of people are now waking up to the fact that the entire tech industry has been propped up by the money printing.
Yeah.
That's all it boils down to. If you look at the correlation of the stock market with the money printing, it is very clear it is strongly correlated, and that money train is ending here soon. Kazakh government resigns, shuts down internet amid protests, causing Bitcoin network hash rate to tumble 13.4%.
Let me real quick, we've got all these different macro factors going on at the exact same time. It's not all coincidence. So like when you see stuff like this, a government making this thing that's going to dramatically drop the hash rate right when we're at the inflection point for Bitcoin, the same day the minutes come out, it's hard to think at all of this.
Suspended on Twitch?
Who did?
We did. So they're saying on YouTube, and Twitch isn't moving.
Interesting.
Banned on Twitch? How do we get banned on Twitch?
Or maybe it just froze.
It says banned. Everybody's saying banned specifically.
Interesting.
We'll have to look into that.
Anyway.
On Wednesday, Kazakhstan, the second largest country in the world when it comes to Bitcoin mining hash rate, experienced unprecedented political unrest due to a sharp rise in fuel prices. As a result, the country's presiding cabinet resigned, but not before the state-owned Kazakh Telecom shut down the nation's internet, causing network activity to plunge 2%. The Bitcoin network's overall hash rate declined 13.4%. Time of the publication, the internet still remains inaccessible. Low energy prices have attracted both domestic and foreign entities set up shop for Bitcoin mining. Well, when you invite China into your country, what do you expect? All of a sudden, China moves into Kazakhstan through mining, and now their internet shut down. Oh, big shocker there, Congress is preparing an oversight hearing on Bitcoin mining's environmental impact. So here's get ready for more FUD. When is this due to take place? Does it say?
I'll laugh. If it's March, I'm going to crack up.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. Congressional subcommittee is preparing a hearing, especially Bitcoin mining, with resources with knowledge of the matter. Oversight and investigation subcommittee is apparently committee preparing. We're going to roster of witnesses to account for the energy use of proof of work. The timing and the witness list have yet to be determined, but the hearing could take place as soon as the end of this month. That would be really quick. Sources involved in pre-hearing discussions told the broader committee has become especially concerned in light of recent events. As Bitcoin mining left China this year, the U.S. took over as the largest source of hash rate. So more than 70 environmental groups wrote to the House and Senate asking for oversight. Please, more government regulation. Please give us more regulation, overlords. I can't with these people.
Well, those are the people that need the money from the government to do what they need to do.
Yeah. I'm really upset about this Twitch thing.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. It could be because I think I know why.
Because you said that word?
No, I think that could be it. But it also could that actually would be ideal. I hope that's what it is. It could be
that would be ideal.
Yeah, because we're not technically supposed to be streaming to both YouTube and Twitch. They don't usually like that. So that might be part of it too.
Yeah, they're well, you gotta be careful what I say. We're in trouble with them right now.
Right.
Extreme fear and greed index at lowest point since July of 2021. Lowest level in 6 months, and traditionally these low levels have been times to buy. The Bitcoin fear and greed index indicates the momentary investor feelings towards BTC scaling from 0 to 100, where 100 is extreme greed, 0 is extreme fear. To do that, it tracks numerous segments, including the volatility of the crypto surveys, social media, and others. On January 5th, when the price plummeted, it went to a 15, a state of extreme fear. And here's the chart. I wish it would overlay the Bitcoin price here, because what you'll see is when it is at the bottom, this is the time to get in. July 25th was when the price started going back, or July 20th was when the price started going back up. September, this is when the price started going up. So definitely something to watch. Let's see. We do know about the tumble. Let's see. The Fed Reserve would soon start raising interest rates to combat inflation. The latter's current rate stands at almost 7%. Nearly a month ago, the newly blah, 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 blah. Let's see. Is it a good buying opportunity? This is not the first time Bitcoin has lost a significant chunk of value in a matter of a few days. So far, it's always managed to overcome the lost ground, meaning that these drops could not be considered a major concern for long-term investors. Earlier this week, the third largest Bitcoin whale took advantage by buying 456 Bitcoin. Another bullish sign is the tweet from Goldman Sachs to 100K. So here's what you guys need to understand about this is that, this is usually a pretty good tracker of when to buy Bitcoin. If you go to fear, we're supposed to be using pre-search now. Pre-search. If you had to Google pre-search, I shouldn't have done that. Just typed in presearch.org. So you go to pre-search. This is our new partner that is a crypto project that you can do Google searches on, or I guess we'll call them pre-search searches. Let's see, Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index. Click on that. And here we go. Let's see. Oh, they have ads on pre-search. Look at that. Let's see. Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index Sentiment. Let's click on this. Here it is. Okay, so right now this shows you where we're at. Now it's only updated every 24 hours. So right now it's at a 15. It was last updated yesterday. The next update happens in about 7 hours to see what it'll be. I think it'll go up a little bit. But if you look at the historical values, now it was at a 15, yesterday at 24. I think it'll probably go back up to about a 20. Last week it was at a 22. Last month was at 25. So, you can check this to understand how, the market sentiment relates to the Bitcoin price. And you can see that over time, it always is good times to buy. I wish they would overlay this. Why did they not overlay this?
Maybe we'll do it.
There's a chart where it overlays it somewhere. I don't know where it is, though. Is it on this site? No. So anyways, this is where they pull a lot of that information from. And guys, there was a famous investor who said, there's blood on the streets, buy. That's the best time to get in. That's when you really accumulate wealth. You look at, hey, look, we had this big stock dip. Warren Buffett's got more cash than he's ever had right now.
Mm-hmm.
These people, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, they've been selling off stock to get prepared to, buy a major economic crash. And I feel like that is coming at some point. So someone says they won't buy till 23K. I think you're going to be waiting for a while. Exclusive. Is this what we were going to talk about?
No, that's supposed to be off. We've covered that several times.
Yeah. Here is the Fed story here that we were talking about. The FOMC minutes extremely hawkish instead of dovish, pushing stocks lower and the USD Japanese yen pair higher. Members suggested that it could be appropriate to begin to reduce the size of Federal Reserve balance sheets relatively soon after raising rates. If you thought the FOMC was hawkish, wait until you read the minutes. Released earlier, the minutes from the FOMC's December meeting showed that members suggested that it could be appropriate to begin to reduce the size of the Federal Reserve's balance sheet relatively soon after beginning to raise the federal funds rate. Recall that at that meeting, the members decided to double the pace of bond buying reductions from $15 billion to $30 billion. And effective, this would end the Fed's quantitative easing program in March. We're the only channel that's been telling you about this. We're the only channel that's been telling you that this money train is ending. This inflation is going to be moving toward deflation. We thought it would happen much quicker, but you're seeing the cogs turning on this.
Yep.
If you're not seeing this, you're not opening your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason why the narrative all fall and all winter so far has been inflation. What are we going to do to battle inflation? Inflation's so high. When do you hear the government talk about how bad inflation is? Never. Right? So this is coming. The quantitative easing ending in March. In addition, members' rate hike forecast showed an average of 3 rate hikes in 2022. So not just will they start in March, but they're planning 2 more.
Yeah.
I almost wore a Tiger shirt today. Sorry about that, Eric.
To put that in perspective, if you think it's expensive to buy a house now, they've blown the asset prices up on real estate. And in order to do that, they had to keep interest rates historically low for an extremely long time, much longer than they ever admitted or wanted to. Like, I remember when I started in real estate, 2009, 2010, we were running marketing and advertising saying these interest rates are unsustainably low. There's no way they can keep the interest rates here for an extended amount of time. Now they've done that by insane money printing. And as they back off of that, we're going to see insane interest rates, and it's going to be next to impossible for first-time home buyers. Not only are they going to be having a hard time making money, but now to buy those overinflated assets, which will get hit, they'll retrace some, is going to be next to impossible when you take an interest rate from some people were getting 2.9% interest rates. That's going to jump up to 5, 6, 7% real fast. And that's going to take home ownership out of the hands of a lot of people.
So looking at the DXY here, this is the measurement of the dollar versus other currencies. You guys can see that it got, that's year to date. I don't want to look at the year to date. Look at the 1 year. You guys can see how much stronger the dollar is getting, how much stronger it's getting. There's a reason for this. How is it that during the entire fall, all we heard was inflation, 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 and the dollar has got significantly stronger during this time against world currencies? Think about it. You got to really put this together and think about it. They're never going to tell you that this is what is happening until they already make the switch. So you have the wrong thing on there. It's not Solana down again. It's supposed to be SHIB XRP ADA signal buy.
They were grabbing that story still.
Yeah.
I'll fix it.
Okay. So this is our XRP story of the day.
Yep.
XRP.
Supposed to be
XRP.
Here, why don't we just do this?
XRP. Sorry. All right. So if you guys are fans of XRP or Cardano, make sure to put that hashtag. If you're a fan of XRP, throw that X up. It's in honor of DMX. Okay. XRP chart forms this familiar pattern ahead of January events. January events are beckoning the XRP price as the chart forms a familiar pattern. XRP entered into a triangular range shortly after reaching highs of $1.34 on November 10th. Although it posted a recovery toward the end of the close of 2021, it was unable to close decisively above the December 23rd high of $1.01. At the time of publication, XRP was consolidating at 83 cents. Well, this is before the crash happened yesterday. But anyways, this is really what I want to focus on here, is give you guys an idea of what is coming. Why this is not just about charting where we're at. Now, it did have a death cross and then immediately dropped. But that had a lot more to do with what was happening on the overall markets yesterday. Expert discovery in the Ripple SEC lawsuit is slated to end on January 14th, 2022. Parties have revealed a total of 16 expert witnesses as part of the discovery process. By the 14th, 15 of the 16 expert depositions should be complete. The last one will be January 19th. In December, Sologenic, an ecosystem built on top of XRP, launched an airdrop for XRP holders. At the time, the snapshot was successfully completed at block number 6855242 on December 24th. Solo airdrop will begin on January 20th. So we did get part of that. So I'm looking forward to see how much of that we will get. So basically, the long and the short of it is, before things crashed, it was due for a breakout. So now that we get a crash, maybe that means we're going to see price go up a little bit further than that. We also got Shiba. Shiba Inu and Cardano present buying opportunities according to this indicator. I was just saying the same thing.
I know. Interesting.
I was just saying the same thing. According to on-chain analytics firm Sentiment, several altcoins such as Shiba and Cardano are mostly neutral according to average trading returns, thus suggesting a buying opportunity. Several altcoins are looking mostly neutral right now. These also include 1inch, OMG, REN, and WBTC. What is OMG called now? OMG network.
It's not on Misago anymore?
No, it's not. It's called the OMG network. You didn't know that?
It's still on Misago to me.
Oh, Misago?
Yeah.
French. I like this name better. Sentiment's MVRV indicates the sentimental mood surrounding an asset at any given time, deducing the likelihood of future price movement based on probability. Neutral refers to the average MVRV divergencies that fall between -50 and +50. Let's see. talking about the opportunity, the danger zones. Shiba has been stuck in a tight restricted trading range recently. Whales and large entities typically take advantage of periods of dips or consolidation to acquire their favorite token. An Ethereum whale called Gimli, who bought an additional 110 billion Shiba tokens that were worth 3.6.2 million at the time of this purchase. On-chain signals have likewise flipped for Shiba Inu. So it'd be a good time if you're interested in getting Shiba. We usually don't, advocate for Shiba, but look, I mean, here's the thing. If it's a good buying opportunity to the charts, remember, use case and speculation, they're not necessarily tied together or really at all in a lot of ways.
They're not tied together.
They're not tied together. If there's a good buying opportunity, then hey, why not take advantage of it? Of course, not financial advice. Right now, we got 9,200 viewers. We got 2,722 likes. We can get that to 4,000 today.
Yeah, easy.
Do us a favor. Let's try to get that to 4,000. Make sure to hit that like button. We'll get to 4,000 likes today, and then I'll give away a car.
Okay. Sure.
I'm not giving away a car today.
Not today, but we can do it by maybe the end of the month.
Should we?
We can try to make that.
The people have to pay the taxes on the car.
Yeah, you can.
But what can't you just pay for the taxes for them?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can look into that.
Should we give away a car?
We should. I think we should.
I think we should.
Fun. Be good.
What kind of car should we give away? A Lambo.
Not a Lambo. I
mean, you want
to give away yours? I didn't think so.
No, I've already given it away to you in your driveway right now.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's because it's ours. But why don't we give away a reasonable car that somebody could use for a long time, and maybe we could do it again? Do it often.
Yeah,
let's look into that.
Definitely not a Tesla.
Definitely not a Tesla.
Definitely not a Tesla. Oh God, what if we gave away a Tesla, but it had a BitBoy wrap on it?
We're not giving away the GTR. Sorry, Corey.
It's probably going to be. Why do they want freaking Teslas so bad? Y'all are making my heart cry right now.
Challenger.
A Nissan Altima.
Might be something like that. Probably something reasonably priced. Truck. That's going to be expensive.
Oh yeah, truck would be real expensive.
Yeah.
Anyway, give away a Jeep. Not a Jeep.
Wait,
a Jeep Wrangler.
It's just bad for. I mean, if we're trying to give it to somebody, then Jeep Wrangler's.
We're not trying to give it to somebody who needs it. We're going to be doing that for other stuff.
Okay.
This is a flashy giveaway. We're going to be giving away reasonable vehicles to single moms this year. We're real excited about that. So we're going to get that going here pretty soon. That's to someone who needs it. But this is just a giveaway. This doesn't have to be for affordable gas mileage. Gotcha. We can give away something. I just want to give away where we can give away something really nice. That's not like $100,000. So a Trackhawk. We're not giving away a track. Thought about getting one myself. All right. Okay. Moving on here. Samsung opens Metaverse store in Decentraland. Electronics giant Samsung has opened 837X, a virtual replica of its flagship 837 store and Metaverse platform Decentraland. Electronics giant Samsung is venturing into the Metaverse with the opening of a virtual store in Decentraland. Named after Samsung's flagship 837 store, virtual store will open for business. Now, we're actually pretty soon, isn't it, that we're doing a live stream inside Blocktopia's Metaverse?
Yes.
Yeah. God, people love giving away a vehicle. Shannon Sharp has a Nissan Altima. So,
what I was going to say about the Samsung story, obviously we covered the story earlier this week that they're going to be having NFT capability, Web3 capability in their new smart TVs that are going to be coming out. So this marketplace isn't necessarily a big shocker that they're moving more this direction, but this is another bolster for Decentraland. The fact that they're this closely partnered with Samsung that has so much hardware out there and across, they're very invested with Samsung Pay, with all the smartphones, smart TVs, etc. So the fact that they're partnering with Decentraland early on, that's another check in the Decentraland column, I would say.
Not surprising. Samsung, a giant corporation, is partnering with the financial cartel, the crypto cartel, with a digital currency group at Decentraland. So
it'd be interesting to look into. This be a lot of analysis, but to dig into the DCG, figure out all the owners and backers and see where they have their hooks in big tech as well. Like, it'd be interesting to see if the people behind DCG are also heavily invested in Samsung.
Yeah,
I bet they are.
There's probably a lot of tie in there. I would
sure.
suspect. So, all right, finishing up here. Oh, that was the last story.
Or, no, there's one more. There should be one about Metaverse.
Oh, here. Oh, is in out of order.
We made some switches there at the end.
Yeah. In 1992, writer Neil Stephenson released his third novel titled Snow Crash. In it, Stevenson's characters interact in a completely digital environment where appearances can be changed on a whim, and digital real estate is just as valuable as its real-life counterpart. Stevenson called his digital environment the Metaverse. 28 years later, the public companies like Meta and decentralized autonomous organizations like the Decentraland Foundation have been working to make the Metaverse a profitable reality. This has opened up entirely new revenue opportunities for retail investors, gamers, digital collectors, and developers. It's important to note, however, the Metaverse is still in its infancy and its value proposition is yet to be proven. There are Metaverse stocks. Now, this is something that's very interesting for people to think about. Investing in crypto, you don't just have to invest in crypto, especially if you're trying to talk to someone newer with a more traditional investing background to come into crypto, then this is a good play for them to invest in Metaverse stocks. You have Meta Platforms, which obviously is Facebook. I didn't know they were changing to Meta Platforms. That was just Meta.
Well, they're saying Metaverse platforms, Facebook being one of them. Facebook's Meta is a Meta platform, is what they're saying.
Meta Platforms Inc. That's the actual name they're changing to.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, because look, it's capitalized. Meta Platforms Inc. Yeah. So I missed that part. Meta's released a virtual reality metaverse platform, Horizon Worlds. There you go. There's one. Roblox. Now, Roblox, I can tell you, you know who invested in Roblox recently, who put a bunch of calls on?
Who's that?
Greatest investor in the history of mankind.
Oh, Pelosi.
Oh, Pelosi. She's in Roblox. So there you go.
That's all you need to know.
That's all you need to know. Nancy Pelosi in Roblox. Buy it. Boeing. I guess airplanes are going to make a comeback. And Microsoft. Well, what is Boeing in Metaverse for?
I don't know. I know Microsoft has Altspace VR, which is one of my favorite ones.
It's using the Metaverse to expand and improve production capabilities. Ooh, that's big. That's big because that's not even that doesn't have anything to do with what we think of when we think of Metaverse potential. Interesting. Nobody says we're crashing. Are we just crashing right now?
No. Oh, the price.
Yeah. No, we're not crashing right now. Doesn't look like it. Check the hour chart. Oh, they're still thinking we're crashing. No, we already crashed, bud. That already happened. Okay. Metaverse real estate. Now, I think this is a great one. How to buy land in the Metaverse and other digital items. You need to identify a platform you can make the purchase in, create a digital crypto wallet. You got to access the marketplace of a chosen Metaverse. A buyer needs to consider the price, location, and future value of the digital land he's considering purchasing. And notice here, listen, ladies, they think you're not buying Metaverse. This is only he's. I learned in college you're not supposed to do that. He is considering purchasing. We think ladies can buy Metaverse too. Needs to acquire tokens or coins to buy it and store on digital wallet. Connect digital wallet to the Metaverse marketplace. Same applies to buying other Metaverse NFT items. So long and short of it, if you want to buy real estate in these virtual lands, you got to go and pick them. You got to pick which one, and then you got to find a marketplace to buy it on. Not all of them you're going to be able to get you're not going to be able to get all this on launch. Some of them you can. It's great if you can. Big profits immediately pretty much. But, if you can't do that, then you got to go find a secondary marketplace. So obviously then you got the Metaverse cryptos, Mana, Axie Infinity, Sandbox, Engine, for instance. Companies are spending millions of dollars getting into Metaverse. So definitely something to keep in mind. These are some things you can use to get more involved in Metaverse. So, all right, guys, I think that is all I got for today. Look forward. I'll be on around the blockchain later today. That's all I got. Be blessed. Bye-bye out.